Well, hello and welcome back to Persona 3 Portable. We are currently in Tartarus. We did the whole tutorial in
Not bad.
Tartarus. Excellent work. I have high hopes for our future expeditions. The dark hour will be ending soon. Okay, so we're gonna head on back
Salut.
and let's finish up here. Does that sound good to you? Sure. Alright, rest up and come prepared for our next expedition. We'll be here very quickly.
Yo!
Hey, you're in 2F, right? What's with that wary look in your eye? I'm Kenji Tomochika. We're in the same class. What do you want?
Sorry.
Haha, nothing really. Just thought I'd say hi. I heard from Iori that you're pretty close with Takeba-san. Is that true? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyway. But crap, it's almost time for the morning assembly. Come on, we better hurry.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So she did get elected.
Congrats.
I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her. Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives in order to rise to this challenge.
If I never hear the word
I'd like you
unprecedented
to
again, I will
dig
not be
deeply
upset, by
into
the
your
way.
well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, opinions, and enthusiasm are essential.
I never really went to a
Thank
school
you.
that had any sort of interest in, like, you know,
Man.
education.
What a speech. Do you, have any idea what she just said?
Sort of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, time for class.
Alright, today we'll be looking at some Meiji-era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm already sick of this story. I already went over it in the last class. I've got a great poem we can discuss instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen to this. Isolated clouds suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. Feeling sleepy. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stay awake.
What even?
Hey, Tomochika, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself napping while I pour my heart into this reading. You're getting another essay on top of the regular assignment tonight. I expect a slice of cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. I'm sorry, are you having the students bring you food? Because that feels illegal. Or at least very immoral.
Yo, wanna stop by Paulonia Mall on the way back?
Paulonia,
Might
huh?
wanna stock up while we
Polonia?
can, since we got stuff going on at night. There's a pharmacy there too. Couldn't hurt to get some meds in case anything happens.
You seem really into this.
You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. The fate of the world depends on us. Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school.
Seems a little too into this. It's a little weird.
Look! It's Sonata-senpai! Wait for us!
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I guess neither of us
He
really
is
got to
a
know him before all this
white-haired
crazy
protagonist,
stuff.
so
He's
that
the
checks
captain
out.
of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chick magnet? I mean, come on. They're fawning on him more than a harem manga. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Us?
Who do
Yeah,
you
I
think he's
mean,
talking to?
Hell yeah! We'd love to join your little, group here.
What about the fate of the world?
Don't be lame. Even heroes need some rest now and then, you know?
Well, are you free or not?
Yeah, of course. No problemo.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station. Got it?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who? These girls? No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache.
No, poor
Anyway,
Akihiko.
I'm going on ahead. Don't keep me waiting.
Wait! Senpai! Don't leave us!
They really didn't even hear that he just blew you guys off.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Anyway, let's go.
It's a shame Sonata asked us to meet him at the Colonial Mall police station. It's a shame we don't learn more about him in this particular version because we're not the female protagonist.
Yeah.
Well, I was just headed there myself. You know the place. Let's go. I'm just double checking. It looks like we're doing pretty well with graphics since I moved my recording software, so I'm very excited about that. Still a little laggy, but as you can kind of see, it's significantly better than it was. In fact, I can move it. You can kind of see the little jank here. This seems to be an issue with my recording software, but this is far better than it was.
Yo.
This is the place Sonata-san was talking about, right? Alright, wanna go in? It was bad.
Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
Kurosawa-san, huh?
Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here.
The only English
This is
on
from
this
Akutsuki-san.
entire screen is just the word stop. Anyway, we get 5,000 yen.
Whoa, is that our warp funds? You shouldn't have.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us, but these things still cost money.
We will not be using
Of course
that.
they do. Nothing in life is free.
Not here anyway.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back.
Weird. So now then, I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need. So at this point, we can now purchase some equipment. For example, here we can buy weapons for
Got
each
some new
person.
things in stock. What are you looking for?
Not some like we have pretty good stuff here. We can buy armor.
As long as you need it.
Armor is gender restricted sometimes, depending on what you
Look,
have.
As long as you need.
Let's see here. Nothing of interest currently.
As long as you need.
And then we have some different accessories we could buy, and
What'd you
here
bring?
you can also sell
Sure.
stuff.
It's a deal.
So as you collect things,
You finished?
you can sell them.
What's your all done here?
No, I'm good. Please, but no, please exit.
You finished? Come back soon.
All right.
Can't believe the police station's selling weapons. What's more, they only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't that kind of stingy? I mean, kind of saving the world. Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go.
Right about stocking up.
Wow, well, about that. I'll leave the rest to you, leader. Let's meet up again. You know where.
Yeah.
There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can. All right, see you back at the dorm.
I love how Junpei wants to be leader, but then he just completely flakes out. Anyway, we can now do stuff as we will here. We can also turn on our functionality if we really want for online stuff. There's a mysterious door in the quiet alley. So yeah, the velvet room is back here. I'm not going to touch that right now. We're just going to move on. If you want to buy stuff, there is a pharmacy right here. Actually, let's just go ahead and check that out real quick here. I'm going to move on pretty rapidly. The competition between pharmacies is heating up. I've got to make my store more unique or I'll be sunk. I'm starting by making Saturdays regular sale days. Come out this weekend and support my store. Okay, so on Saturdays, things will be on sale, so they can be pretty useful. They sell a nice bit of things, but nothing that I want. Let's just talk to some people and start doing some other things. I don't think anything has much to say. Are you here for the arcade? If you want to know about the games, I can tell you all about them. Nah. The games are pretty addicting. You can end up pumping in lots of coins, but you'll get something in return. My strategy is to play all the games and improve myself. Well, the big thing here is you might see that there's a shiny little object here, and that is a Twilight Fragment. So we're going to be collecting some of those as we go. I'm kind of debating if I want to talk to people right now. Hello, young man. Say, have you heard anything about those mysterious cases of ordinary healthy people changing overnight? I have. Guess that shouldn't be a surprise. It's all over TV. Yeah, since, let's go elsewhere. Since I already kind of done this, I'm not really interested in continuing to do this. Yeah, thanks recording software for failing on me. Anyway, we're gonna head over to the strip mall first of all. Let's see here. Couple different things. I'm gonna come over to this side. Hey, as you can see, I'm just a salary man. I'm not just skipping work. No. By the way, you can see that girl like right below the stairs. Yeah, that's apathy syndrome. Let's see here. Anybody in this area that wants to talk? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Well, up here, if we come slightly this way, you can see there's something shining in front of the garbage can. And if we come over here, one of the places we actually do want to spend money is to buy the Fountain Dew. I want to buy those. One of the reasons why where are the stairs? One of the reasons why I want to buy those is because we are going to need SP stuff. And it's going to be actually going to be very important to do that because otherwise we're going to be kind of limited on SP. Hello there, my, you look like a pleasant youngin'. What are you doing in a shrine though? You don't look like the prayerful type. Me? Well, I've come a long way to pray to the god here. He's a strong one. The offertory box and the written portions both bring great blessings. And there's a Nari-san by the red gates. Ooh, some crazy things might happen if you pray to him. But you have to pray for a long time. It's no problem for me, but some people might be too busy. All of these things are important parts of the game, but we're not going to talk about this. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of click through this because there's not much that's not super interesting, but I want the Twilight Fragments. Here it is. I see it. There it is. Okay, so a couple different things there. Let's head and see. We've done that. We've done that. Let's head back to Gekkoukan High because we do have some more here actually. And actually there's a couple different things we want to do here as we move in. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. We're going to Hagakure. Wonder if they ever actually meet up. You know how every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve? There's one here too, you know? Like the sculpture in the art room that moves by itself. It sounded cooler in my head. Yeah, no. Oh, the fawning student continues to sigh. She's fawning over this guy, by the way. I have this strange feeling that someone's watching me. Maybe it's just my imagination. Spoilers, that guy ends up being a complete jerk, and she gets very upset at him, and I think it's hilarious. So we'll be following that story. Okay, so first things first, here we have some more. The sword stands for evolution and strength, and the staff stands for knowledge and youth. Well, I don't really care about that, but there is a Twilight Fragment, so let's grab that. Let's see here. I want to head... Let's head this way to start with. There are lots of classrooms here, but you need that. Oh, okay. I don't think there's anyone over here. I'm just double checking and making sure that there's nobody to chit chat with of interest. By the way, going into the bathrooms allows you to double check on how you're feeling, I think. I'm feeling sluggish from staying up so late, so I came to the nurse's office to take a nap. Oh, we already talked to this guy. Let's head inside. So, because we were in Tartarus yesterday, what brings you to the nurse's office? Now, what do we have here? You seem rather tired. Is it a wound, a virus, a curse, or maybe love? This is the perfect opportunity to test my new concoction. I'm not even gonna try and do that creepy laugh.
Well then.
Here, try this. It has bitter mugwort, poison carrot, henbane, jujube, rabbit's foot, etc., etc. Even Hakusan's finest alchemist would be astonished by these ingredients. I shall improve your condition right here and now.
All right.
Now drink this, bottoms up. Okay. Well, the medicine Mr. Edogawa gave me smells incredibly bizarre. Should I drink it? Yes. And this reason why we're going to be doing this, for obvious reasons, is because I downed the strange medicine, but nothing seems to have changed. Whew, well done. Whether or not it works is inconsequential. You survived. You've already emptied your cup, but cheers to your bravery. That's the big thing here. It is free bravery points. It doesn't take any time, and we want to make sure we do that. If you excuse me, Saturn is calling. Very disturbing. Anyway, so we get a Twilight fragment here. Let's see. We want to go up to the second floor. So we'll just teleport here. School's barely started and there's already been a student who dropped out. She only had 2 years left. What'll she do if she doesn't graduate from high school? Kind of a waste, don't you think? You only get to be a high schooler once in your life. But it's her life, not mine. Not like it matters to me. Interesting. Actually, kind of a fun way to think about it. Anyway, here is another Twilight fragment. I want to head to the corridor down here. We're just going to teleport around a little bit, make this a little quicker. And over here we have another Twilight fragment. Let's see here. We already got the one. We already got the one on the entrance, so let's go ahead and grab the one in front of these lockers here. Let's see how many we have currently. So we have 12 currently. We will need to get... I think we'll have 16 total, 17 total by the time we are done. Also, last thing that we need to do, I guess the best way to go is here. And I want to go up to, no, this is the wrong side. We want to go upstairs. If we head over here, we get another one here, which gives us one. Let's see, let's head to Port Island Station. Let's head to the outskirts first. Oh, that makes me sad. Who are you, candy ass? You dipshits better watch yourselves. If you see your face around here too often, someone's gonna get hurt. Alright, well anyway, let's grab another Twilight fragment. And then let's head back to Port Island Station. Let's see, we've been here, so I'm not going to spend too much time exploring what's going on here. Let's see, I want... Alright, we get another Twilight fragment. I think that's good there. I think here, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Which one am I missing? I'm trying to remember, we do actually have... Oh, I know where we're sitting. I'm a little off. We need to go to Iwaitore Station. I got a little backwards. I was thinking the other place. No, we want to come here real quick because we want to go ahead and buy the additional Mad Bulls. And I think Did we get all of them? We are one short. Which one did I miss? This is what I get for not going through my notes properly. Oh, you know what? Actually, we are in the location that we need to be in order to grab the last one, if I am not mistaken. Yep, there it is. So we now have 16. That is what we needed in order to move on. Hooray! I envy you students. It's a new term for you guys. But for cabbies like me, it's the same thing year in, year out. You okay? I'm not feeling bad or nothing, just I feel like I've done it all before, you know, every year. I have a new teacher and he's, we're already a little into the first term, but it still feels weird to be in the room with him. What's he like? How should I know? We never talk. When I say hello, he just smiles. I'm a 6th grader. I'll be moving on this year and I'm stuck with a teacher like this. I don't entirely know what the problem is. Is it weird? Anyway, oh, what do you have to say? The best thing about the station is the size and how close it is to the ocean. We're proud of it. I personally like it a lot. What about you? Sure. Wonderful. I'm glad you like it. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna head into the screenshot here and you can watch a movie which will improve your charm. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to spend some time here and we're gonna watch a movie.
I can't look. The top
The
of the
cinematic
tower.
shots filled with beauty and charm made me appreciate the arts.
You'll be all right. That point can't hurt you. Go on, take a look. It's not even that sharp.
There are many things you can do and many ways to go about doing this. So, you know, if you're looking for guides, there's plenty out there.
Welcome back.
Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment regarding our exploration of Tartarus. Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now, I'd like you to lead the team in combat.
Let's see.
You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, just let me know and I'll gather everyone there. Okay. So we can go in whenever we want. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you need to take care of, you have permission to go out at night if you need to. Well, that's all for now. Keep up the good work. I need my mouse and I already know it's on the... Yeah, it's kind of a problem as my mouse always goes back over. Okay, so we can now roam about at night. Let's move on.
By the way,
Officer Kurosawa can't experience the dark hour. He's just an ordinary policeman. But he knows what we do, at least in a broad sense, and helps out where he can. So why does he help us?
not at all.
Well, I don't know how he knows about our situation, but regardless, he seems to be simply following his own convictions and doing what he thinks is right. He's a good man. You'll be glad to have him on our side.
Oh, right.
You may go out at night, but please use the appropriate discretion with his privilege. Tartarus just drains me for some reason. You know how the air is thin at the top of a mountain? It kind of feels like that. What about you, Yuki-kun? Yeah, it's tiring.
Yeah.
You too, huh? I guess we just have to slowly get used to it.
Isn't that...
Hey, you know that thing we use to summon our personas, the evoker? Well, I'm thinking, why does it gotta look like a gun? I mean, you gotta be a little nutty to point a gun at your head and pull the trigger, you know? Yeah, so you may have guessed by now that given the fact that this whole game is kind of around the idea of death, probably figured that out. Anyway, so at night, this place is a little different. Few things are going to be closed. One of the big thing here is Escapade is going to be open. We really... Actually, can we go in there at this point? I can sense an air of maturity through the slightly ajar door. I can't bring myself to enter the club. Okay, so it looks like we do need to up our courage. I couldn't remember if we could go in there yet. So we'll want to work on our courage. I think the best way to do that is to head into Game Parade, and we're going to be playing House of the Deceased. Hilarious name, by the way. I played the horror game House of the Deceased. I fearlessly stood my ground against an oncoming horde of zombies. Yeah, courage is actually going to be one of the things that really holds us back. So we really want to make sure we get moving on that. Yo, Yuki, you by yourself today? Dude, was the rumor about you and Takuba-san coming to school together even true? Only on the first day.
You sure?
Oh yeah, well, it's not like I care or anything. Anyways, you must be pretty unlucky to have to transfer here. Wait, you seriously don't know? Weird stuff's been happening at this school. There's a couple of folks who say they've heard strange voices. But I guess that since you're always wearing those headphones, you probably haven't heard anything.
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school. You wanna come?
Why so out of the blue?
No reason, really. Just don't have anything to do later. Plus, I figured we could finish our chat from this morning. So how about it, man? Let's get some ramen at the mall and talk.
I'm going to hang out with my classmate after school. According to Igor, the strength of a social link is the strength of a persona. I decided to go with him. Please don't make that noise. I'm gonna need you to stop.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Well, was I right or was I right? The soup here tastes great, doesn't it? We've gotta put some special ingredient in it. Something no other ramen shop would ever use. Maybe there's a secret clue in the shop's name. Ah, my bad. I always geek out a little whenever I eat here.
I know what you mean.
You do? Really? You taste the magic too? Man, I wasn't expecting that. I think I'm liking you more by the minute. By the way, I hear you and Takeba-san are pretty close. Damn, you just transferred here too. Well, I can't blame you. Man's gotta be aggressive in this day and age.
Do
Hey,
you?
Let's hang out after school again sometime.
I don't think you do.
I'll tell you all about my secret plan.
Oh no.
You're gonna flip when you hear it.
Kenji Tomochika seems to have taken a liking to me. A voice is ringing inside my head. Not only do we touch on some weird set topics about death, we also touch on dating teachers. God, it's like Persona 5 all over again. Kids, do not.
To create a persona of the magician archon.
Okay, so anyway, we've got a new social link, hooray!
What? It's already dark? Damn, I missed my favorite show. Man, for real? Oh well. Let's get going. But first, let's swap numbers. Bust out that cell phone.
This is new. For the record, having a cell phone is an addition because the times have changed. So now we will occasionally get text and stuff from stores and people.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. By the way, regarding the dark hour, this may go without saying, but it's impossible to do any business at stores during that time. So make sure you're ready in advance. You don't want to be caught unprepared when it's too late. So as you can see up in the top left corner, it says mail. So we can open this up and actually read some text if you really need to. No, we're not going. Basically places that you go to, you will start to get text from them. They will tell you if there's any sort of promotions going on or just remind you of things that you may need to do. I don't mind that too much, but it can be a little annoying. There's another Twilight fragment up here. We're going to want all of these, so make sure you grab them. They're going to be useful for a variety of reasons, and we now have 17 of them, so that's actually really, really good. Let's head down to the first floor. We can just teleport it down here. We're going to head into Tartarus tonight. So let's go ahead and talk to Mitsuru and let's go into Tartarus. I think I have the majority of the enemies in this area memorized,
This will be our temporary base of operations. I'm counting on you to take charge during the operation.
Okay. So we're gonna head into the Velvet Room eventually, but not right this second. Just being inside Tartarus is exhausting for some reason, isn't it? Do you think it's because we're getting a workout doing all this? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was just curious. Alright, so... God, I'm so hungry. Tartar sauce. Oh crap, I want some deep fried shrimp to munch on now. Alright, anyway, we're going to just get moving here. So let's go ahead.
That reminds me.
Let's discuss our first goal for this exploration. According to our research, Tartarus is divided into several different regions. If we continue to climb the tower, then we'll eventually reach a spot that leads to a new area. Reaching that spot should be our first goal.
Right.
Are you ready? Actually, hang on. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. We are now fully equipped with everybody. Let's try that again.
Oh, that...
I have no idea why it was just my main character and not the full squad. The full squad should have been equipped. In fact, I don't think there was a way to add people last time. So that was very strange. Anyway, now we can explore a little more safely. That was very strange. Anyway.
We got the upper hand. Just like that.
Moving on. So these first ones are the Cowardly Maya. We've already faced these guys before. They are weak to fire and slash. Now at this point of the game, we need to be focusing when we get the shuffle to get either Arcana Burst, which is using the major Arcana, or to get yen. Before we leave, we want to get about 46,000 yen. Another way to get money and stuff, if you break those crystallized shadow things, sometimes they will drop stuff. Like, let's see. Can we get anything? Nothing this time.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
Now, the other thing that we need to do... Nice. The other thing that we do need to do is get to level 10. Level 10 is, I think, the thing we need for our persona that we're going to need to bring with us in order to build better social links. So later on, and we won't learn this in the tutorial for a hot minute, is that if you are going to spend time with someone to build your social link, having a matching persona will actually increase that. I don't actually know the amount for reload off the top of my head, but usually it's like an additional like 20% or something like that. Might actually be more. Let's see. So if there is no money, grab persona. Now I'm going to be kind of playing fast and loose because of the whole debacle with my recording software. I actually... Nice. So we got our one of our first accessories here. Let's see. So the guard band gives us endurance. Let's go and give that to our main character. I had actually already run through and gotten everything that I needed, so we're going to play kind of fast and loose with all of this. I'm going to be very fair and do my best, but also I've already got it set up for after all of this. Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed. I know it took me, I think, an extra hour afterwards. You're likely to find a plethora of those strange mineral deposits. Yeah, so basically you can crack those open and get items from them. And I highly suggest doing that because they are very useful. Okay, nothing here.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Okay, finally found the other. This is the Merciless Maya. These guys are weak to ice.
The enemy's down.
There we go. And the Muttering Tiara that we fought last time, obviously, as you saw, was weak to wind. There is a total of like 8 enemies in this area, I think. So we want to make sure that we find all of them. And in this particular case, I will not be duplicating battles if I don't have to. Oh, a luck band. Okay. Let's give that to Yukari. So it boosts good fortune, and I don't remember exactly what luck does off the top of my head, but quite frankly, her hit rate is awful. Oh. Maybe with a little extra luck, she will be able to actually do a good job. Ooh, okay. So sometimes you will see that these hands have blue, and we want to grab those because they're very important. They have Twilight fragments.
Oh, can we go up those
Extraordinarily important.
By the way,
Let's see. So in this particular case, I think in
the
the
treasure chest.
portable version,
Back to business.
in the portable edition, I believe that if you changed floors, they would completely wipe the map. That is not the case in this particular edition. If you change floors, if you've already explored the floor, it's the same. Oh hey, and we finally got our first major arcana card. Basically, so XP acquired from battles will increase. So if we can get both of them, we will actually get a boost to all of our cards. So we're going to be looking for that other major arcana card. Beautiful.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Okay, let's see. Not these, though. Yeah, go ahead and destroy those. I want to grab this. We got a fancy chest there. So fancy chests have more fancy things. It's very silly, but... Okay, real quick here. If you need to heal at any point in time, I would pick up the things that you have been using from the... like inside the dungeon. So life stones I think are a big thing personally. Nice, a way out.
It's your call.
Very cool. Don't really need to do that, but it's fine. Just looking for any good things.
It's the stairs.
Didn't see anything. Okay.
Careful, the enemy's nearby.
I'm detecting a powerful enemy up ahead. Everyone stay sharp. Now,
Let's see.
judging by the frequency of the signal, this is undoubtedly a stronger foe. It would be a wise decision to regroup before approaching. We're going to be okay, but we could head back to the first floor. In fact, I think we have to at this point in time. The console is displaying a series of numbers. I see. Go ahead and select the first floor on that device. That should bring you back.
I knew it. Those devices are teleporters. They're portals that are all connected to one another. Once activated, you should be able to travel between any of the other devices. Be sure to activate any you come across. They'll be quite useful during future expeditions.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of just ignore all of this for right now. My phone went off and scared the absolute crap out of me. And we're going to just move right along with this. Now we are a little beat up, but this will be fine. This is kind of a tutorial mini boss battle, so.
Hell yeah.
Looks tougher than I thought, but ain't nothing stopping me. And actually, as a team, we're gonna be great because these guys are weak to fire.
Beyond the level of an ordinary shadow. Watch yourself.
Now, real quick to note here, these guys can actually do some pretty nasty damage to you, so just be aware. But we should be okay. Some of the bosses in this are different than the previous edition, and additionally, all the enemies have different attacks and weaknesses. Well, I mean not attacks, but weaknesses. Oh, those are gonna hurt.
Can't stop me now.
Now, Junpei should have Augie at this point, so we should be fine to defeat this. But yeah, that ice attack means we're gonna need to heal up after this. Now, Yukari does have Dia, but I'm not gonna use that because her SP is harder to come by.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Nicely done.
Well done, everyone. That was a formidable opponent. Hey, okay. Okay, my stunning performance aside, aren't all of us totally on the same wavelength now? Let's not bring up your stunning performance ever, and I'd rather not be on the same wavelength as you either. Well, why not? Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Well, I guess you have a point. Let's keep up the good work, Yuki-kun. We're doing good work for a new team. Let's keep up the pace. Right now, Tartarus is still our only lead to unravel the mystery behind the Dark Hour. Alrighty, then let's keep on moving. At least he's not throwing a fit about not being the leader. Alright, so last thing I want to do...
Totally weak, but they still don't stand a chance against me.
So over here, we've got a chest. After each of these boss battles, we will get a item, sometimes multiple items. You're doing great, but I'm sure that last battle must have worn you out some. If you continue on now, there's no telling when you'll find another teleporter. Since there's one right here, I suggest you make use of it and stop for a break. And actually, we're going to do that. I want to just go ahead and get that on the map. We're going to head back down. I think it's been a long enough episode. In the next episode, we're going to finish Tartarus. Tartar sauce. But this also gives us a good chance to make a quick pit stop next time to go see Igor. Now, you can kind of see we took a little bit of damage last time. So let's go ahead and just heal up a little bit. I think we'll be okay. If worse comes to worse and you're running kind of low on supplies, just grab one of the blue cups when you're in battle at the end that actually tells you that you will gain some HP back, like 50% of your HP. We're going to be doing that when we get to the grindy part of this, but not for right now. I will see you guys next time as we finish up Tartarus.